Hey everyone, welcome back to more Xenoblade Chronicles 3 news drip drops. And in this particular episode today, we are going to just do some spring cleaning on the remnants or little details that have been brought to light from the recent Direct, as well as some new news that has come out today. But unfortunately, we're here to talk about Xenoblade. You know, that franchise that's been filled with JRPG bullshit. If it can break out of its series' core fanbase. The series has been overly long, repetitive, and weighed down by terrible dialogue. You know, because Xenoblade is full of not great dialogue. And it should be games like Persona 5, or Tales of Arise, or games that this writer likes. All jokes aside though, guys, this is just pretty much a note of news outlets are not all they're cracked up to be. They are written by human beings, and as we know from the internet, some people are idiots.
Yeah, and they like to put controversial takes because they know it will generate more clicks.
Right away of a bias, that's all I can say. Read my lips. This writer sucks. Although upon now realising it, that joke doesn't work because this is an audio format. But hey, it makes a nice transition to our next new thing today. And we have, courtesy of a bunch of people on Twitter, as well as some keen eye viewers, is that for the first time in, well, I think Xenoblade history, we have not new dubs, so to speak, but the models in every cutscene, they have their own lip syncing depending on their language. And this is courtesy of, say, Virgin on Twitter, and it's as follows. First of all, we have the Japanese audio here. And it's very difficult to see based on the lighting, but when it closes in on Senna, you can definitely see it is in Japanese, so like the mouth movements. But if you look here on the particular fingers cast,
wanna do more. I just wanna do more. I just wanna do more.
you can definitely tell their mouth movements are definitely a lot better and more accurate. And for me, this is definitely something that I feel like Xenoblade has needed in the past in order to make some moments hit more. I think Xenoblade 2 definitely suffers from this the most.
Yeah.
Especially when it comes to the dramatic scenes like whenever Zeke or Rex is on the screen. But hey ho, it is nice to see that little bit more polished depending on different versions. So you know what? Again, another way to say Monolith cares about those small little details. So, from voices to heroes. And this is a brief thing, but in the particular case on, I think it's the UK version of Xenoblade 3, we get a little description of heroes and whatnot. But one thing in particular is this lady here. Now, of course, we've seen her in trailers before, and she has been portrayed as an antagonist. But it seems like she, based on this image, could be a hero. And whether she is base game or something that gets added in later on as part of the expansion pass, then hey, I'm all for it.
An eagle-eyed viewer saw Senna wielding her swords a while back.
So it just says, not everything is as it seems in Xenoblade, which I think is really cool. Anyway, now we get to, I say new stuff, but definitely new artwork per se. And it's as follows. From Nintendo of Europe. Did you spot this mysterious character in last week's Xenoblade 3 Direct? Believing there's no way to escape fate, he pursues Noah and the gang on their mission to break the cycle of violence that binds their homeland. So, I think it's fair to say we get one of our main antagonists here. Now, which role? Is he playing something like Dixon, something akin to Jin, or a Malphus? Or maybe Malos? It all depends. Either way, he seems before the cycle of destruction here.
The wild ride.
Sure. Now, is he Noah, not Noah? We'll have to see. I don't know why, but just based on the mask, I get kind of Lucina vibes, oddly enough. Sorry, I probably have ruined it for some people. You're welcome. And of course, with this guy, we also get a look on the member of the council, and again, it's official descriptions that his name is D, and it's the mysterious giant who suddenly appeared in front of six hostile Noah and Mio. Yes, the translation's still hilarious. And attacked is a council called D. He has a warlike personality, as if he suddenly attacked as Mobius, and his wording is bad. His wording is bad. You don't say. You don't say his wording is bad. It seems that he temporarily withdrew in front of Noah, who became Ouroboros. Yes, I will just leave it at that. New artwork, nice to see, so I'm all for it.
And I think the Noah-like guy, I don't know if it's official or not, but I think his name is N.
N, as in like just the letter N.
Yeah.
So we Pokemon Black and White here.
And because we have D and N, and some people speculate that maybe the antagonists all have a letter name and that all spells out something in the end.
Please tell me that there is just one more character and their initial is A. You have D, and then N, and then A. Da-na! Because it's what the Core Crystals are based on, so it's something. But you know what? It is probably gonna make up some cryptic theme because it's Monolith. It always is Monolith. And speaking of cryptic, just a little note here, courtesy of, well, we are probably not the first to bring this up, but Mio and Nia's crystals upside down. Opposites, if you will.
Yeah.
I'll leave it at that. And of course, because it's been a while since the Direct came out, closed captions are back. And it's just simply saying, Lanz, I refuse to believe you're him. So it's obviously someone that Lanz knows.
Yeah, people think that it's that character up there that might confirm that it is Noah. I refuse to believe you're Noah.
Who knows? Could be.
Mm-hmm.
Either way. Oh damn. And of course we get new stuff here, a new combat variety as well as a new location. And this is courtesy of Monolith News, which states as follows. In Xenoblade Chronicles 3 you can fight your enemies while in deep water. And for me, I'm gonna love to see the swimming animations. I like how Noah's like looking like a dolphin at this point. If he can slap around enemies with his feet, that would be cool. Mm-hmm. But yet, it looks like A, you can swim, B, you can fight in water, and for me, this is going to be pretty exciting because you've not been able to initialize combat in the water. And this is going to make combat a lot of fun. Or awkward, depending on your perspective. Either way, I love the enemy designs. Looks like a bit like a mad Uriah. And of course, in this vast ocean, we get floating islands. What could that mean? If only there was another tab in which we could go to, aha! Again, courtesy of Monolith News, Aretha Sea. Might look familiar to some, but it helps connect several regions of Ionius. It is advised to take a boat through its waters and to stay clear of the islands. Well, seeing how swimming in combat is a new thing for Xenoblade, I'm going to assume not.
Yeah, that's definitely Aretha Sea mixed with Lepteria.
Oh yeah, it's almost like they're combined. Oh my god. And of course, we get a mixture of, again, just environments. Definitely got the Aretha Sea vibes, and I'm starting to wonder with these vines, I cannot tell if it's just foliage, a texture, or if it's rust. Because Makona's sword is here, so I wonder if this is a mix of the two. And plus, we know that the World Tree in some ways is mechanical. Maybe this is dead foliage. Who knows? Either way, it's gonna be fun. Definitely looks like a more militarized version of Alchemoth, so out of joys. I know it's probably the capital of one of the sides, so I know. Also, scale much? Sorry.
That portion right there just reminded me of the guardian deity in Noctilum where people go down and only to get their crabs kicked in by a Zetum that pops out of the water.
Yep. Yeah. I hope that doesn't come back in this game. Because the ambush enemies, they weren't hard, it's just, my god, why did they have to interrupt gameplay in X? But I digress. Either way, vast, fun, looking very pretty and very spacious, and let's face it, even if you're on a boat, there's gonna be unique monsters, and why wouldn't you want to swim them in this? It's perfectly fine.
Just a high-powered tyrant on a lone island.
There's gonna be a shark. There's gonna be many sharks or many sea dragons. Either way, it's dangerous, but you know what I look forward to with all. And so guys, that is gonna be it for this particular episode of Xenoblade 3 News. What do you guys think? Are you looking forward to seeing the vast oceans of Aretha Sea? Or are you looking forward to anything else on Xenoblade? Looking forward to hearing your thoughts, you know, on this series that is full of crap dialogue.
And Duncan, and a crap character by the name of Melia.
Can we just say news outlets suck?
Yeah.
Kotaku, you have really gone downhill since Jason Schreier left. Oh well, until then guys, if you like this video, be sure to like it, and if you want to subscribe to see more Xenoblade content, whether it's screenshots, trailers, or anything in between, we will be there to cover it, because, again, we are just so ingrained in that core fan base. Oh well. Either way, thanks for watching guys, I've been Lightning,
I'm Alice.
and we'll see you next time. Cheers!